Hey guys, welcome back to Kuma Style Reviews. What we're taking a look at is Iron Factory's EX-30 Cygnus. If it's not blatant, this is an homage to the Transformers character Jetfire, Skyfire, whatever you want to call him, and it's a damn good one at that. Not only is it a really good homage to Skyfire, it's a really good Transformers figure in general. And I'm not just talking about like Legends class, because that's what this is. This comes in at 5¼ inches tall. You can see right there, but it's one of the better Transformers pieces I've gotten in a while. They knocked it out of the park, and this is easily one of the best Legends class figures ever created, in my opinion. So this is going to be a glowing review. Call it what you want. I know some people, if it's too positive or whatever, shilling, blah blah blah. Nope, just plain love it, and I'm going to spend this review telling you why I love it. That's the purpose of reviews. But anyway, giving you guys a roundabout here. Just so you can see, we'll go over the accessories, we'll go over some of the modular pieces on them that can interchange with figures like their Stormbringer Optimus Prime as well. I think it's called Ultimate Commander. Not gonna do a ton of just 50 figures on here and just for the sake of a size comparison. I got a nice spread that I'll show you with his size compared to some other bots, as well as just a group shot as well, so you can see it in still form. Pause the video if you want, or go to kumastyle.com. Link will be in the description, as well as this info button right up here somewhere, so you can look at the picture for as long as you want in high res. But let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories, size comparison, etc., those pictures, and then we'll get going digging into the figure itself. Get this guy reviewed. Alright, so the first thing I want to take a look at, now that we're back to recording, is the head sculpt. So, it comes with an unmasked head as well as a masked helmet, more of that Valkyrie look. So you can see that, really nicely done, nothing chippy about it or anything like that. They really made the most out of this 5 inches. So, I know there was some talk when I was on the TFW boards and stuff like that. There is a screw on the back of the head, but this is really easy for me to pop off. If it feels hard for you, of course, go ahead and unscrew the back of the head. It's very blatant. I'm not going to show you how to unscrew screws. We're all grown here. So, what I do for mine, I just take it, kind of tilt the head back. The neck goes back a little bit, and then you could just take and pop it off. Of course, when it's up and closer to me, I can do it a lot quicker, or a lot more slow actually, more carefully, but it's kind of the quick and easy way of doing it. And the new head, straight down, pop it back on. Really simple. So I don't know if mine are looser, tighter, or anything like that compared to yours. Like I said, you know, give it a stab, and if you're not comfortable with it, the backs of the heads do unscrew, and the helmets just come in half. Easy other way. So here's a look at the masked helmet. I actually prefer the unmasked face more. It's just a really good face sculpt. And plus, there's something about this. It's not necessarily like a chibi look or anything like that, but something's just, I don't know, proportionally off about it. I don't know. It's good, but it's not perfect. And I think there was a bit of sacrifice made. It's a bit long and things like that in order to kind of fit it around for the transformation and the like. So you have to take that into account as well, because normally the helmet's a bit more wide looking and things like that. But for what it's worth, it's pretty good. For the sake of this review though, I'm going to give you one more shot, zoomed out, of the masked helmet. And I'm going to continue to use the unmasked helmet because, like I said, it's just one that I prefer for the rest of this review. Alright, taking a look at articulation on this guy. The neck itself, due to the transformation, it does have some forward and backward swing. Now there's a ton of upward and downward movement to the head. As you guys saw, it's on a ball joint, so full 360 tilt, things like that. Lots of movement there. So the shoulders, they actually have that extra area there the whole thing can swing up and down, or there's a separate hinge here to give it that parallel T-style posing. Now, this is on a ball joint here, so they can actually butterfly in and out a bit, which is cool. 360 bicep swing, double jointed elbows. I know, this is a dream. For a Legends class figure, this is a dream. 360 wrist swivel. There is a little bit of up and down play, but the technical way, you're supposed to have it tabbed in there per the transformation. But if you want some up and down movement, you can kind of cheat a little bit without losing anything aesthetically from right there. All right, so the waist, this is where it gets really crazy. All right, good amount of movement there. The backpack does come off. We'll go over that more, but he does have a 360 there. All right, so the hip skirts do move. There's more on the waist. We'll get back to it. But you got some forward swing there. The hip armor kind of blocks it from going all the way parallel with the crotch, but he's got some backswing. I do wish that there was some movement in these back plates as well. I know they come out, so you can make a little bit of movement there, but that's kind of ugly. But I guess, you know, that's what you need to do. But I prefer them down. But you can still get it back a bit, enough to give it more of that Obari or Brave style posing. Because he has an absolute crap ton of ab crunch. Now, if you want more of a static look, that's fine. That's your preference. You can definitely... Boom. But I guess as a non-Transformers collector, seeing this is kind of weird. It's kind of archaic G1-ish and stuff like that. So for me, I'm going to pose things how I pose them. But definitely want to show your options. Okay, so he comes with a variety of hands. So he comes with pointer finger for the right hand, 2 open hands, and if you want fists that are completely closed, he comes with a pair of those as well. So put his gun in there. All right, and if you have problems with wrist swivel, just pull them out a little bit, as you can see there. Pull them out all the way if you want to change the hands out. All right, so what I want is one of him with his hands up, and since he has that double jointed elbow there. Oh, we didn't go over his knees either. So he has double jointed knees, as well as decent amount of ankle tilt. Wish he had a bit more, but it's kind of blocked there. The feet do some front and back movement as well. And just excellent heels. The heels actually extend out, as you can see there, if you want even more support. In fact, we'll use that now, since we're going to spread the legs a bit. Let's see if there's a... Pull that up. Alright. And I can't get that ankle to, or that foot to completely touch the ground on this one. On this left side there, so gotta kind of just do what we gotta do. But I want a below, and then I want to tilt it. And then I want to get it a little bit more to give you guys some perspective there. And I want his head looking a little bit more to the side. There we go. And just quickly, for the sake of showing off the stand, just plugs into the back there. And as you saw in the accessories picture, he does come with the full stand, so that's cool. Stands, I don't think Iron Factory includes them with as many figures as they should. But it's kind of one of those what it is deals. So, same-ish deal, and we'll give it that guy. There you go. Here he is on a stand. And as promised, we're going to go ahead and look at some of the modular pieces of this as well. I don't know what one this was. I think this was EX-30, their Ultimate Commander, but I'm not sure. So, pieces that come off on Cygnus, the backpack, these two pieces on the side, as well as his forearm blasters. But we're going to leave those on because there's really not much you can put there instead. So we'll take off his backpack as well as these feet. All right. We'll get those out of the way and we will go ahead and get started on Cygnus first. Just from personal experience, I know these guns have to come off. Alright, so there's that. And just kind of putting his feet in, much like Ultimate Commander. Boom. Boom. Gotta kind of do that separately. Now, is it the most cool look in the world? Nah, I don't think so. But it works, literally. And let's be realistic. Any line that has interchangeability like that is pretty damn cool. Alright, and we will, in fact, I'll extend the wings on here just to give it a little bit of a different look. And plus, on these guys, and you'll see on some of the pictures on kumasao.com, you can actually, have to break it a little bit first, bring the blasters out. 1, 2, put those back. This on Ultimate Commander, and he's a little bit short now, but it's what it is. I think this might be a little bit weighty for him, but you know. Trying the best I can, man. There you go. I guess just for trivia's sake, with the additional feet, he comes to, sorry about that, just about, looks like 6 inches tall from this angle. So a good amount of height added there. Alright, gonna go ahead and throw the transformation into this review as well. Pretty straightforward. So first, just trying to, I'm going to take something and actually open these. It's getting these straight. Alright. So the head Alright. And you don't have to separate that. I'm just making it a little bit easier for myself. Alright, so you saw that that all just flips up, right? And from there, flip up one part of the nose, flip up the other part of the nose. and that goes back. All right. Normal iron factory fashion, these come up, the feet just press down. Press down. All right. From there, they close together. So, as you saw earlier, the front feet flip in, boom, boom. Now, I haven't seen an official picture from the back, and of course I don't have instructions, I don't have a box, I don't have anything. But my assumption is that the reason that the heels were given that extension part is for them to come back and down to expose the thrusters. And that's why they fit perfectly over there. I could be completely wrong. I haven't seen many people actually doing that, but it just doesn't seem right to not do it this way. So, there we go. Okay, so there's the back. Now the hands, and of course I'm going in no particular order because there are no instructions. They just flip inside. And then you see that female part there. Bring it back. Flap, flip inside, bring it back. Now, there's a peg here and a female in there. This whole thing unhinges like so. This comes around and boom. So let's do it with the other side. Unclip the whole thing, bring it down. This comes around and then bring the hand back. And from there, you just peg it in. Peg it in. All right. And a little bit of parts forming here. These don't just rotate. Well, I guess, nope. You can bring them up just to the mind. That's a tough one. All right. Bring the wings down and out. Down and out. Now the whole backpack actually slides down. And when you transform it back, there are two male pegs that peg in. All right. Now, this hole here, you insert the gun into there. And just so we can balance it on the ground here, wheel, wheel, and they're actually rotating wheels, which is cool. And another rotating wheel. There we go. All right, so I know the figure's bright white. I've got bright lights. I don't really know how to do it. I'm angling the lights away a bit, and I'm looking through my viewfinder or whatever, my LCD, and it looks okay, but if detail's lost, I apologize. Just giving you guys a roundabout with this limp wing. And it's not limp, I just didn't make sure it was straight in the first place. Alright, now these thrusters are movable. Now again, taking a look at these guys, fully extended. Boom, boom. I'm not the biggest fan of that look, but nice to have some options there. And if you want, these actually unpeg. I was about to say, of course, they're giving me trouble right now. And you can have that unboosted look as well. So, I actually prefer the more traditional look. So we're gonna put the boosters back on. And of course, alright. and they're not side dependent or anything like that, so if you drop them on the ground, you're fine to put whatever on whatever side. Okay, now we're actually gonna use the stand for it, and here's how you do it. It comes with this adapter piece, and the adapter, just by friction, goes right there. And it's blatant that this part goes over this part of the gun. Yep. And this part that kind of comes up goes in between the thighs there. So, again, just goes in, putting these wheels back. Now the stand. Now this is a little bit hard to balance just because of the fact that, well, of course it works fine right there, but the fact that the body's so long and the stand's not quite as long, but there you go. This is a beautiful piece. And while I'm rotating, I'll go ahead and close this out. Honestly, this is one of the best Legends class figures I've ever seen, if not the best. They really knocked it out of the park in terms of just sculpt, engineering. I mean, it feels great. There aren't any funky tolerances with the joints where this is too tight, this feels like it's gonna break, this is too loose. Holy crap, the ball joint won't even peg because it's so loose. It's perfect. The finish on it is perfect. It really feels like it should be more of a classic or something like that than a Legends class figure. Kudos to Iron Factory for this. Hopefully this trend continues. It's insane with how many pieces they produce throughout the year. I guess that they can continue to increase in quality like this, because when you see a lot of factories overproducing, things just kind of go to hell, you know? But yeah, highly recommend it. Of course, TF Source, Chosen Prime, ages 3 and up. Those are some of the sites that I like to go to, but anywhere you go, man, I'm sure they're going to give you good customer service. Just make sure to pick this up. Highly recommend it. One of, if not the best from Iron Factory, and just a treat. Even if you're not a Transformers fan, this is just an awesome desk toy to have. Thank you guys for watching. Full review and gallery on kumasala.com. Link is in the description, as well as, again, this info button right here. Follow the finger. Again, like, share, subscribe. And I will see you next review. It's nice to just review a really nice piece. It's a nice change of pace. I've gotten some pieces of shit lately. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. See ya.